There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Halliburton is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Huff in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, Randall and Gobert still extreme.
Produce consistent results.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Shannon's checked in for Clark. And MP subbed in for DiVincenzo. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Huff. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Nembhard, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's McConnell in for Nesmith.
But already +5 in terms of rebound.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Minnesota leading by 8. MP outside. From the arc. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Craig.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim: championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in a European championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
Edwards, no good. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 7-point differential. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Furphy's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. McConnell left side. Pass to Furphy. 5 to shoot. Misses from close range.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Randall at power forward with Reid at center. Dillingham out there with MP, and it's Shannon in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the 2nd quarter for the T-Wolves.
What touch on the teardrop. MP just letting it glide off his fingertips.
Siakam in the post, working on Reid. Siakam, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass really badly in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Siakam. And it's Shepard in for Walker. Back to Nembhard. Off with the layup. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Pass to MP. Excellent D there from Toppin. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back over to you, Brian.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Pacers also making a change. Halliburton is checked in. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. Then bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
Making the commitment. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
All right, let's send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on Pascal Siakam.
Hey, guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Pacers. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. There will be no return to the floor tonight, and it sounds like recovery period is going to last a little longer than they were hoping for. Guys?
Thanks for the update there, Allie.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
Randle outside. Edwards for three. Edwards connects from outside.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Halliburton looking over the floor. And here's Toppin from the arc. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 9. Inside. And Randle the bucket on the assist from Edwards. And it's 13 points for Julius Randle.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Clark comes in for Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. Then for Indiana, Huff's checked in for Jackson. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nembhard. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for McConnell. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Let's go with a 3. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
Pass to Halliburton. 40 seconds left in the second period. Now here's Toppin. Nesmith passes to Huff. 5 on the clock. With the step back. And Indiana again with the bucket.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
DiVincenzo against Mathurin. Neesmith passes to Toppin. Now Mathurin beyond the arc. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
A look here now at Minnesota. You can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first two games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Timberwolves.
When you play the right way and you're patient, you usually come out on top.
Yeah, you love a team that will work.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find... Checked in for the Timberwolves. MP comes in for DiVincenzo. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Mathurin. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Obi Toppin out there with Neesmith. And it's Jackson in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's blocked by Gobert.
This has always been a highlight of Gobert's game. Elite rim protection.
And here's MP from outside. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 5 rebounds tonight. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Robinson Earls checked in for Toppin. And it's McConnell in for Neesmith. Pacers trail by 12. The 2025 playoffs had some incredible comebacks, Clark. Indiana had some all-timers.
That was absolutely unreal. The excitement, the drama, the close finishes. I mean, unbelievable. How about these wins for the Pacers? Down by 7 with less than 40 seconds against the Bucks. Got it done. Also trailed by 7 with under a minute versus the Cavs. Won that one. And losing by 9 in the last minute against the Knicks and came through again with a win. And even in the finals, they made some miraculous comeback wins against OKC. Had at least one miraculous comeback win. So an amazing clutch playoff performance by the Indiana Pacers.
Here's MP. Pacers with a rebound. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
Outside Edwards puts up a 3. Robinson Earl with a rebound. Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton for 3. Triple! Tyrese Halliburton.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Sinks the tray.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. MP is out there with Dillingham, and it's Shannon in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pacers trail by 11. Pass to Furphy. McConnell looking around. With the teardrop. And it's good on the lay-in.
Their offense trying to find its way back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
And here's MP. For 3. And Shannon gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, looking at T.J. McConnell's start in the NBA, is it fair to say his days during the process era of the Sixers helped him, Clark?
I don't think there's any question, but I think PJ came to the game with an edge. I watched him play in high school and couldn't take my eyes off of him because he just made plays, whether it was stealing the ball, pressuring the ball, driving and creating for teammates. I mean, he plays with such confidence and energy and tenacity. It's
God damn, that's crazy.
Here's Halliburton. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Edwards pass to MP. Randall a screen on McConnell. MP drives in. It's
oh my God.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Clark comes in for Dillingham. And it's Steven. Can't hit it. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pacers. Trailing by 13. Now Jackson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Toppin fires. Yes, sir, with the 3. Here's MP. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Second personal foul.
Let's loose for 3. Cash from downtown. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A solid win for MP and company and a true team effort. With you spreading the ball around as part of a balanced attack. What did it feel like out there for you?
Let's go. It's fun to play like that, and it's fun to watch too. They should put all of our games on national TV now that I think about it. Those ratings would go crazy.
Absolutely.
Hey, I will get you next time.
All right. BA, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA. Brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Don't go anywhere because we have more VC earning opportunities on the way with more 2K TV Interactive coming right up.
Mom, I've tried everything. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot.
All right, we are here in front of the Pro-Am building, Alexis.
Pro-Am is the ultimate place in the city for teams to compete and determine who can truly be called the best of the best. Getting to the top of those leaderboards each season is not an easy task, Chris.
Oh, it really isn't. Pro-Am is no joke, but fortunately, there are two very different types of gameplay available here, which means you've got some options. Put together a team and compete in either 3v3 city-style games or 5v5 NBA-style games.
One of my favorite things is that each team creates their own custom uniforms and court. So each group comes in with their own distinct style. You never know who you're going to go up against next.
Oh yeah, I love the creativity. It's one of those things. We are here at the Rec, one of my favorite places to compete.
Okay, then why? Tell us why the Rec is so important.
Oh my gosh, where do I start? To put it simply, Alexis, the Rec is the place to be for the authentic NBA-style 5v5 gameplay. 5-minute quarters, NBA rules, that's it. It's 2K at its finest.
And what I like is that there are many levels of competition. You'll be matched up against players of a similar caliber, so you can get comfortable with the game and work your way up.
And it's all about getting better. Oh, and one of my favorite parts, I love playing here with my regular squad, but you can totally drop in solo and find a game just as easily. And who knows, maybe you'll team up with some good players and find a new crew to run with in future games. Open Court Athletics, Alexis. This is a brand new location in the city.
That's right, and at Open Court Athletics, there is always something going on.
There's always something going on. Playing open run games against a plethora of players who, I can tell you this, are not going to take it easy. This is some serious competition.
You'll see a variety of familiar NBA faces and prospects, and the runs will be set up with unique challenges that change every day.
I like the sound of that. The gym is...
MP, what's up, man? I'm Chris Matthews. Welcome to the Art of Shooting.
Hey, what's good, Chris? So my agent tells me you're the GOAT when it comes to doctoring a bad shot.
Well, you understand it. If you want to learn how to get to your spots and be money once you get there, I'm your guy. I can even help you improve your hook shot down low, if that's what you're into.
Hey, that's what's up. So, how are you running things around here?
We've got drills for whatever you need. You can set up and take your time, you can get shots up in a hurry, and you can even challenge me in one-on-one.
I like that. Say less, bro. Let's get it.
Let's get that work in. What's up, MP? Thanks for coming through. That's how you do it, MP. Incredible work today.
All right, y'all. I'm just learning this stuff. I'm trying to get into it, so I'm gonna try to get my man. I really gotta pay for it. Get my man to a 99. I'm gonna do that so I can enjoy it. So peace out, y'all. Thanks for watching.